Hey, everybody. Once again, you are tuned in to TWID Radio. If you haven't been told or just didn't know, TWID stands for that's what I do. And as long as you're breathing, I guarantee you're doing something. We're bringing you the real, raw, the relevant tackling news, dating, marriage, sports, and more. This is where the black community connects, grows, and thrives. That's what we do in our tribe, circles, and communities. So hit that subscribe button and join the TWID revolution today. Good evening, family. Once again, you are tuned in to TWID Radio. TWID stands for That's What I Do. Listen, today you see the title. White woman says she's poor because of how her forefathers treated black people. Let's see what she got to say.
During apartheid, Coronation Park was a picnic place for white middle-class families, but it's become something very different. A permanent home for a white underclass.
There's no jobs for the white people. Did understand me? I'm not racist, or there's no jobs for our white people. You know what? If that's what I say, and I say it today, if our fathers and our fathers treated black people like normal people and didn't let them work like slaves and treat them like dogs, maybe it would be different today. That's the way it's life. Because it's time now for us to pay for what our fathers did.
Well, family, she's admitting the truth, which is something that we all know. Doesn't matter if you're black, doesn't matter if you're white, if you've been living anywhere but under a rock, you know how black people have been treated. You don't have to just be in the United States. You know, based on the shows, the news, we're living in the World Wide Web. So you can see, and you know history. So what she's saying is the obvious. She's just come to the point where she realized, you know what, this is my situation. See, everybody got to make sense of why they're in the situation that they're in. Whomever you are, it doesn't matter. And she's in Africa and she's facing the fact that, you know what, I'm poor because of what like as a black man who believes what I believe that I am enslaved based on what my forefathers did, which was be disobedient to the Most High. Yeah, I understand that. And I can admit it and live with it because why lie to myself? But let's see what else she has to say.
And there's nothing you can do about that.
What happened years ago with the black people and the white people was nothing to do with me. I wasn't there. I didn't fight the battles with the white people and the black people. Most white people learned black people the things they know today, especially in my company as well. And at the end, they walk out, get a better job with my knowledge, and we, especially in my company as well. And at the end, they walk out, get a better job than black people the things they know today, especially in my company as well. And at the end, people was nothing to do with me. I wasn't there. I didn't fight the battles with the white people and the black people. Most white people learned black people the things they know today.
Okay, family, I had to rewind that because the audacity of that man to say most white people learn. He's saying taught black people what they know today. Sir, no, you didn't. Now, you may have taught them certain things concerning the company that you work for, and they have a better job, but that's nothing that they needed. You're over there in their land. The company isn't owned by them. The company is owned by your people. So it's almost the same as what we're saying over here. As far as black people, we're over here, we invent everything, we create everything, but somebody else, because we were not able to hold patents, we were not able to hold trademarks, somebody else, was getting the rights to go ahead and once we invent something, patent it and pass it down to their family. And then he says, well, I was not there fighting though. Well, okay. Well, you're dealing with the same thing that I'm dealing with. The same thing. I'm enslaved. You know, I deal with racism. You know, I'm behind enemy lines in a country that sees me as a target because of something that my people did. I didn't do. I wasn't even alive. But I understand I'm paying for it. And hopefully you'll understand you're paying for it. Let's see what else you got to say.
Especially in my company as well. And at the end, they walk out, get a better job with my knowledge, and we sit in the shithole where we are today. It's a black government, it's a black country. They don't want white people here. That's what I think.
He says it's a black government, it's a black country. They don't want white people here. That, but, sir, it doesn't. Can you're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. So they have every right. You're talking about you're in Africa. You come from Europe, which is where all white people come from. So they have a legitimate right to not want you in their land, because now they're just getting back to ruling their own land, getting the resources from their own land. You remember the apartheid. You remember what y'all were doing. It wasn't that long ago. Put yourself in their shoes. Would you want you in somebody else's land? Would you want you in? I mean, come on. You got to make it make sense.
The conditions of these camps are horrific. The reason why the people end up in these situations or in these camps is because of the broad-based Black economic empowerment law, which states that you cannot employ a white person. The white minority men are not getting employment because of these laws, the affirmative action laws.
Wow. What do you know? I know. I understand what you're going through. Black people as a whole in America, we understand what you're going through. And not only us, but the black people that's over there. They've had to regain control of their own land. So what you're going through, I can empathize. Yes. We're going through that right now. Over here in America, where they've allowed illegals to come over here and get free stuff, but they tell us black people, no, we can't do anything for you as it pertains to reparations. So I understand. I feel your frustration.
More blacks are being employed and more whites are losing their jobs and in losing their homes and in the end up in these squatter camps. The government refuses to assist these people. They feel that because of the apartheid area, they do not deserve. I feel that the discrimination against these children are unfair. They were born in a supposedly free and fair South Africa. It's reverse apartheid, in my opinion.
Well, she said it's reverse apartheid in her opinion. Well, that means she understands what apartheid is. So, ma'am, since you understand, just understand that it's your turn. It's your turn. I'm going to stop right there. Ma'am, it's your turn. Simple as that. And you've got to deal with it the same way we've had to deal with it in America for 400 plus years of dealing with slavery, Jim Crow, mass incarceration, the breaking up our family. We're still trying to recover from what they've done over here. We're still trying to recover. So just enjoy the ride. Family, you've been tuned in to TWID. TWID stands for That's What I Do. Don't forget to like, share, and we're over 4,000 subscribers and growing. Till next time.